All right, welcome back to number 5. Remember yesterday I said, here's your waist that you had. I said I didn't have a use for these. Well, I found a use for these. You're gonna take this one, you're gonna rip it 3 5/8. Okay, you have a strip for that. This other one here, you're gonna cut a chunk at 4 3/4. And we can get rid of that. Okay, so we did have a use for that. Now I went ahead and already cut my pieces here because there's a lot going on here. I don't have the chop saw going. I didn't want to have to mess with all that as well. So basically what you do is you have this, you put that in there, and you're able to get your actual measurement. Okay, this is so you don't sway at all because it's very precise. Okay, so once you get that done, get those cut, make sure it is precise, has to be a nice edge. Okay, so you're going to do both of those, which I did. Now this piece here, I'm going to put the board over. You're going to use this as your guide. Can you see me in the video? Yeah. Okay, you're going to go draw some lines. So this is where you have to put your staples through. This way you don't have to guess and risk missing. No matter where you put them, just have it marked. Make it easy on yourself. Flip back over. Bad boy back in place. I'm going to glue the end and the bottom. Now we're going to do the important part first, which is make sure this is right on the edge. Okay, we're going to double tack from the bottom because when I shoot the other way, I don't want this to accidentally move. So 1 staple, 2 staple. Turn it around. We're going to switch guns. Going to go to the 16 gauge using 1.5 nails, 1.5 inch nails. You're going to get this, squeeze it together, and shoot from the back. And double tack that as well. And swap back really quick. We're going to leave this in here. Fold this up. What you're going to do is pull it towards you. Don't worry about shooting your finger. If you put if you measured right, you're not going to shoot your finger. Okay, just shoot on the line. You shoot your finger because either A, you didn't measure right, or B, you didn't put together in the right spot. Right on the line. Okay, remove. Next side. Now, only half of the table is like this, so don't do both halves. You're only doing 1/2 like this, the other half is different. Same concept, but different layout. Same thing, make sure you are flush. If you have to pull it forward a little bit, that's okay. I'd rather have a gap down there I could fill, and then this be off. Remember, double tack. So you're not going to shoot yourself if you measured right. Get that bad boy out. Put that aside. You're going to need that for the next side. We should get a wet rag here. Got to get all the excess glue off if you have any, because what that's going to do is get in our way of our next piece. You don't want that to happen. All right. Moving on right along. Hinges. I found out number 6, 1 inch, works well with these hinges. I think I overbored mine just a little bit too low. So I just got some little microscopic washers here that you can barely have any girth to them. So we're just gonna put one right under there because I want this hinge to be flush with the wood. I did my second one right. The second one that to the tail end, but this first one I did was a little bit barely off. So that mistake cost me 70 cents total. No big deal. Trust me, you want to pre-drill these. This isn't the time you want to split your wood. Yeah, splitting the wood now would be very bad. Very bad indeed. Dun, 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 just about done. So in a second here, we'll shut the feed off, and then I will get the other part set up. And then we'll do the same thing, and then you will have your basic frame all done. Cool. See you in a few minutes. Maybe about, I don't know, probably an hour for me, but right away for you. All right, let's put the second part together. Now, in the last part, we cut out one of these. Actually, you're going to need two of these. So good thing you bought that MDF because you're going to need two of these. The last part we just did a 4 3/4, so you have that. You need to do another one, 12 7/8. Now this is provided you're doing what I'm doing. If you're doing other crap, these are wider, your map's bigger, you're going to have to get your own measurements. And to the map, you're going to need two of these. Now remember, my map is 70 inches, so 70 1/8 plus two sides. Okay, not two sides like this, two sides like this. You want to include that in your measurement, the dips. Okay, so this plus your map plus 1/8 is what you need to rip these two. All right. First off, let's get this clamped up. Don't put the clamps all the way to the bottom, at the top, because we got to put something in there. Don't know if you can see me or not. It's okay, you don't need to. Just clamp it. The reason we're clamping this is we got to make sure we are straight. We don't want any crazy corners dictating what our table's going to do. Okay, so next, put those over there. What you're going to do is your two cuts. You're going to put one here, and you're going to put one here. This represents the length of the map and the length of the map, the border, and the 1/8 extra. Now, you're going to measure from here to here, not here to here. Okay, you want to make sure this measurement is the same. So you're going to cut a piece out. You're going to put it in right there. I can't get my glue. This is going to separate the board and the rolling area, or whatever else is going to be over here. We're going to switch guns, going back to staples. Now what this represents, just like the other one, just like this one represents this, right there in the middle, so we know where to staple. This one represents this one. It's in the middle, we know where to staple. So whatever, if you change your measurements, you want something different, we'll just, whatever this is, to the end, to the middle is where you got to measure. I've already went underneath and drew the lines. Now we're going to do with these bad boys, obviously, is push toward that. Make sure we're straight. Go tack. You can always measure and draw a line and that kind of crap and try to make sure you're on the line. This is much easier just to push and shoot. Right. We no longer have any use for these, but we might cut them down later. I'm still not 100% what we're doing right here. Ah, God damn it. Okay. Gonna put these bad boys in just like we did here. Now we're gonna put them in here. That's why we want the clamp up a little bit. We have room to push us in there. Actually, we're done with that one too. Just need to get the rag real quick. Always make sure you get your glue off. Happens if it dries. It's not that it's a problem. The problem is that if we do any other wood build that was going to be in our way, we're going to have to cut it out. Crap. So now we're going to get the measurement. You see me? From here to here. Okay. Here to here. And that is going to be the piece with the hinges. Sorry, man, I got my crap all scattered all over the place. All right, 2975. I'm not going to bother measuring the other one because it's not the same. That's not good. 2975. Measure twice, cut once for this, otherwise you can get to go back and reroute the hinges. Very bad. Well, these have to be a pretty good fit, but you don't want it tight. So if you have to go take off like barely anything, go ahead. It's like this one. See, it fits technically, but I'd rather just get it a little bit. I don't want it so tight that mess up my hinge. You don't want to put pressure on the hinge. You want the hinge to do its thing. Gotta move fast, Gotta get all these tables done for my boots. All right. Blue. The really cool stuff's gonna be happening after that. Figure out exactly what I want to do. All right, so again, just push that way. Make sure we stay snug against that spacer. We're going to go underneath and we're going to pencil where we put our staple marks. And again, we're just going to pull. Always double tack the end here for the staple or the hinges. hinge in. Remember, free drill, don't want any problems. Trust me, if it split right now, that would be a disaster. You can remove the insert. Don't remove the clamp yet, because we don't want the thing to get cockeyed before I put the other hinge on. Not that it will, but don't want to risk it. I don't know if you can see me or not, but I'm basically just going to do exactly what I just did over there. If you can see me, cool. If you can't, listen to my voice. Same thing, going down to draw those lines. Now I know you can't see me now. Okay. I think I'm actually done with that. Don't worry about hitting your fingers. You're not gonna unless you measured wrong. This one's hitting. I'm gonna pull hard enough. Smash that in. Smash it over and then put more nails in it. Alright, dude. Don't have to pinch it now, because now the staples are holding it. That weird sucker must have been really bowed. I was pulling and tugging and pulling. Okay. Hinge time. And I would like to do more per what I'm doing, but I can't. I mean, I gotta put, you know, I'm doing it 5 at one time, so I don't want to get one table really far ahead. You know, then I can go back and do the other one. So it's kind of why we're only going to do a little bit after each break. I got to go back and do the other one. Clamps. Just check for glue really quick. Clamps are okay to come off, and we are done. Now I'll be doing the next segment, which is zipping around this thing with the border. But I know you want to see this fold. I know it. So I'll just show you really quick. Hopefully it works. It wasn't an embarrassment. It doesn't work, huh? look at that, it's a little bit off probably with the hinge. There it goes. Because the hinge does this, so you can see again pop it into place. And then what we'll do later is we'll have some straps and everything to tug it around. But that's later. Oh, by the way, I did take off 2 inches. So remember we talked, I said it was 44, 44. I actually went to 43, 43. Thought it was sufficient room just with all those extra inches. And remember, now the bigger it is, it's kind of like, is it going to fit in that spot I wanted for it? Would that 2 inches matter in addition to weight? It's getting a little heavier than I anticipated. Just those little things you got to watch out for. All right, cool stuff's coming up.